It's Lee with the Brain Performance Center, and I have two words to say: stressed out. In the last couple of months, I've done more stress training for stress management than I have in the last couple of years. And we know that stress has always been here. Stress is a normal part of our life. We can't control it. We know too much stress will make us physically ill as well as emotionally ill. But the dimensions of stress have changed. Times have changed. In 2020, 83% of Americans reported that the nation's future was a significant source of stress. 72% that the nation is at its lowest point that they can remember. Stress can create many problems for us. If you are prone to angry behavior, stress will increase your angry behavior. And anger is everywhere around us. Many of us are angry about what's happened in 2020 and the people that we've lost. There's anger in race demonstrations. We're angry that people won't physically distance or wear masks. We are angry that we've lost our normal. We can no longer do the things that we've always enjoyed doing. And that leaves us very angry. The uncertain times of 2020 have brought many of us despair and certainly have pushed most of us to our limits. You know, I have what I call my surge capacity, and that's the adaptive systems that I create both mentally and physically that help me to adapt in really high stressful situations. Well, my resilience bank account is very low, and that's what I've been using the last few months to really enable my surge capacity to help me from getting stressed out. What I've realized is that we all have to better understand stress more comprehensively, and we need to look for different coping strategies. What we've used in the past may not work for us now, because we have to accept that things are different. What was normal is gone. And we have to accept that things are different, and we have to stop and think, what can we do about that? If we deny it, if we push back on it, then we're wasting our energy. A lot of people think that accepting is giving up, and acceptance is not giving up. It's redirecting that energy, and it's applying it into something that's important to you or a more important part of your life. The first thing I think we need to do for stress management is we all need to practice some self-management skills. And that starts with asking yourself the question, reflecting, what can I learn from this? And reflect, stop and think about, what are my values? What am I truly grateful for? Don't focus on the negative. And there is so much of it all around us. Focus on the positive. Look for the things that bring you joy. Develop some optimism. And optimism is just the belief that there will be a more positive outcome than negative outcome. And I know that's a lot harder to do than it sounds, but it starts out looking at what's going on in your life, looking at the positive relationships that you have, the activities that you do. Do you need to watch a motivational video to get you in the right headspace? Do you need to look at the people that are in your life? Because we all have energy givers and energy suckers. And that really leads to the next point, and that is the importance of self-care. And self-care is really changed. All the options that we used to have been taken away from us. So we have to rethink self-care. We have to get creative and look for different options. One of the things that I truly have missed most is being able to go out to restaurants. And a friend made a really good suggestion to me. She said, Lee, you should start a meal service kit. You'll be more motivated to cook. You'll enjoy your cooking more. And you know what? She is right. I love the ease. It is so easy. And I love the additional options that I have. Rethinking and getting creative with what your self-care options are can be very beneficial. The third thing that we have to stop and really think about is things are different. We need to do some things like put boundaries around our 24-hour news that we watch all the time. We need to consider learning a new life skill, learning a new hobby. YouTube is fabulous. There's so much that we can learn there. A lot of us are working from home now. We need to stop and think and be intentional about what that work-life balance is, because that can be hard to press. We need to pay attention to not only what's going on in our brain, but what's going on in our body. If you're having headaches, if you're having stomach aches, pay attention to those. Those are signs that life is getting out of hand and that you need to better manage your stress. The last point I want to make on stress management, and I think it is the most important, has to do with how we react in stress. It only takes 90 seconds for the limbic system to recognize the activating event, for the brain to react to it. And when we're stressed out, we tend to react very emotional. Stop, look around, and listen before you have an emotional reaction that will have consequences. Because let me tell you this, people will forget what you said, and people will forget what you did, but people will not forget how you made them feel. Be kind. Making others feel good is a win-win strategy. If I can help you with your stress management in any way, please let me know.